Good morning, guys. The smoke today was not thick enough to make the sun dim, so I got my sunglasses on. I also remembered my study book, so that's good. So today won't be as much of me pacing around on top of that hill and just doing nothing. But I wanted to talk about semen retention. Semen retention is actually one of the best practices you can have in the modern era. Sexual transmutation is definitely real, and overall, if you just masturbate as much as you could, which a lot of dudes I know masturbate one time a day, that probably tapers off the older they get, but from 12, I know I started when I was around 12, maybe even 10. It's been a daily or more type thing for a long time, up until recently. And I can definitely notice you just wear out your dopamine system when you do that. You don't get as much stimulation from even having face-to-face conversations with other people. You just want to go jack off, and then once you jack off, it gives you such a spike that just living life seems it's almost I've never been on opioids, but I've seen some videos about them. It's almost like you are in that withdrawal phase of opioids where you just have dread, and your body feels everything in a more negative sense than it would otherwise, because you've completely worn out your endocrine system in terms of dopamine and endorphins. Because sex, the orgasm, especially for men, is the victory screen of life. Up until humans started to build more and more order, busting a nut was you passed on your genetic material, you won the game. That's how it still is for all animals. You won the game of life. Congratulations. Your victory screen is this brief 30-second window, depending on the animal, for absolute pleasure. And just doing that too often really it fundamentally will change how you conceive reality. Which you can reverse all that shit though. Although some UK studies I saw a while ago, and I didn't read too much into them. I'm a chronic headline reader, which means some of my takes are probably kind of cold. But anyway, I just wanted to say I'm behind semen retention. Never releasing though, that ain't the way either. Obviously, sex should be the way you release. That should be the way. Masturbation, if you do it once in a while, it's not gonna fucking end your life like some of these fucking retainers would have you believe. But beyond that, as far as my SIE studies are going, I want to do a chapter a day minimum. A few days ago was I'm gonna do 2 chapters, and that was weekends I can probably get that done. Otherwise, no, that's a lot. That's a lot, especially when I'm already working this job from. I wake up at 5, leave at 6. Boss hasn't called me. It's already 7. And get home, work out for an hour, unless it's a rest day like yesterday. Read some, eat dinner, go to bed by 9:30. I love sleep hygiene. Huge thing to me. Sleep is so important. I wish I would have slept more when I was a kid. I feel like I might have been taller, honestly, if I slept more as a kid. I didn't understand how important that shit really was. I'm definitely going to encourage my kids to sleep. Obviously, you can't control them, but so much. My parents did the same for me. But, yeah. Don't jack off daily. God bless.